Okay, let me see. We're not sure who to blame this time. It's maybe AT&T, maybe it's Comcast, maybe it's the weather, maybe it's who knows
They just don't
what.
want us to have a date, and that's just wrong. This is our decorating date night with Troy and Dina, and we are trying to have a date. How rude.
So, anyway, this is, as you can see, take 2, but as we've tried, take 3. The first one we just deleted. So, anyway, this is the continuation of episode 12. And we had some people that had joined earlier. I'm not sure if they're going to come back. Hopefully, they'll come back. And you can always watch these episodes online at decoratingdatenight.com. So
this is Jenna. As you know, we were here last week. Yes. And I love that we were able to spray paint some pieces of furniture. So why don't you tell Facebook Live how easy that was?
So that was super easy and a lot of fun. And I was able to move the furniture back after it dried, and it dried really quickly.
Yes.
And it looks great. There's one piece.
Now, I don't know if you can remember, but inside, we can probably get a glimpse. Oh, no, we can't because we sprayed the inside, too.
Yeah, we did. We sprayed part of the inside.
Yeah, you really can't see how light the inside, what color it used to be, but it used to be very, very pale brown, and now it's this dark espresso brown, and it really did turn out well.
This one you might be able to see.
Oh, this is great, and this is the other piece that we did, also spray painting.
I think if you look at the very back.
So how many cans of spray paint did you end up getting?
3.
Perfect. And you still have just a smidge left of the one, right? Mm-hmm. So 3 cans is probably the right amount.
Yeah.
So that's the color it was.
Yep.
And this is the color it is.
Yeah.
This is great. Okay,
Yeah.
so now one of the things I got for you, because we were talking about how this piece is great. It was a freebie, but we needed something to put, you know, your tchotchkes in, your keys, drop your keys in. This is clearance. If you don't like it, I still have the receipt, but it's easy. Isn't it great?
Yes.
Color-wise, it works, so you can put that right on there. Voila, perfect.
Perfect.
That is perfect. And actually, you can get a square box of tissues and put it in there as opposed to the rectangle.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay, so that was easy enough. So we'll do that there. And I also brought, and then we want to hear you play your musical instrument, your marimba. But I also brought tools.
You could even play a song from your CD.
Oh. And this is a wine rack.
That's awesome.
Isn't it fun?
That
so
is
it
so cool.
holds 4 bottles.
That's awesome.
Did you drink one?
I opened one.
Uh-oh.
I'm like, did she have some wine without us?
A little. I mean, you guys can definitely have a glass.
Oh, you're so funny. I'm kidding. So we could either do it here or here, depending on where you want your artwork.
Okay.
So
That's awesome.
that's kind of, so there we go. So that is for that. All right, so let's go see this wonderful, oh, you finished the puzzle. That's great.
In all honesty, my friend Dave actually finished.
Okay, and
Yeah,
so
he gets
that
the
maybe
kudos.
we could frame and put that someplace
Yeah.
too. Okay, cool. Very cool. All right, so let's go into the music room.
Hi,
Music
Keiko.
room is all
How
set
are
up
ya?
now.
How's the pretty girl?
Oh, wow, this is great.
So,
Dick has joined. Hey, Dick.
Hi, Dick.
so I don't know if the piano was here last time.
No.
We were making room, so now it's
So now she has a
here.
piano. This is a true music
I have
room.
to take this in here.
This
It's
is
a lot
great.
to take in. So
This is great. So, any song requests for Jenna
Oh.
with her marimba? Marimba? Am I saying it right?
Marimba.
Marimba. Okay, I'm saying it right.
And then as the episode continues, we've got the top 10 suggested ways that women should meet their future husbands, I believe. Or
Ooh.
10 rules for finding your husband.
Nice.
From girlsaskguys.com.
All
so
right.
only the best sources.
Relational tips for you on Decorating Date Night, because we are a full service. We not only decorate, we help you with your relationships.
That's awesome.
Actually, a lot of what Troy and I will do, we'll offer counseling when we go into a home. I mean, this is a very peaceable home, but there are some homes that there's some contention going on, some decorating, doing any sort of rehab can bring out the best and worst in a couple. So a lot of times we'll go in and we kind of offer some counseling advice too. So this is fun. So what song are you going to play for us today?
I can play, well, actually something you might recognize.
Okay.
We'll see. If I play it right, hopefully you are. That's the key, right?
This is for you, Chuck. Chuck had a request. Please come back and start Decorating Date Night with the marimba. I said, alrighty. Beautiful. Okay,
That's very cool.
I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Can you teach me how to play something?
Yes. Do you want to do 2 mallets or 1 or 4?
Oh my goodness, you tell me.
Okay, let's do 4 because why not? All right.
All right. This is
So-
crazy. Which ones am I
I'm
using?
using these.
Okay.
So what you do
Uh-huh.
is put them down like that.
I'm down. Okay.
All right. The easiest way,
Uh-huh.
you want this one in between those.
Okay.
Hold on. Yeah. I gotta think about it. Yeah. So this one is in between these 2
Oh,
fingers.
I gotcha.
And,
And
like that.
this?
Mm-hmm. So when you turn it over, it should look. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Right. So then,
Oh, that was hard enough.
right. So, good job. And then, so if you want to do 1, think
Sorry.
of. It's okay.
Oh my God.
Hey, it's almost indestructible.
Oh, I hope so.
So think of like.
She said
turning a
almost.
doorknob.
Wait a minute, I'm holding it wrong again.
No, you're good.
I got a little
there you-
combobulated.
wait.
Now I'm good.
Discombobulated.
That too. This way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I wonder why I was having troubles.
Think of turning a doorknob when you want to do the outside mallets.
Oh!
And then, yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Sounds a little like Mr. Rogers.
Yeah. So, yeah. And then we also do something that's.
Oh boy. Getting a little tricky now.
So it makes kind of like a corral sound. There you go. Yeah, exactly. You're getting it.
I feel like I should do a little salsa.
I know, right? Hey, I'm impressed though. Like you got the
Thank you.
right? Like you
Alright.
were able to hold them. That's cool.
Alright, so
Cool.
is there like a 2-note song she could learn, or
That's
that?
nice. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I mean, is something that would be really, really simple to try. Otherwise, we should probably move on.
Yeah.
Marimba's a little awkward though. Like,
Alright, so.
oh gosh. Okay. I'm thinking like simple piano stuff. I don't know. Like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't know how to play that.
Happy birthday.
Oh yeah. Okay.
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 That was my version.
That's great.
That's how it sounds when you sing it, though.
You want to play a scale? Let's play a scale. Let's do that. All right. So just take 2.
Okay. Now we're down to 2.
Right. Start on C.
Where's that?
That. Yeah. Right. Good job. Good job.
Yay! Thank you. Thank you very much. Excellent teacher.
Alright, so
Yeah.
Catherine has joined. She wants to know, is this your new profession?
Oh, I will not quit my day job. Don't worry.
And Hillary has joined.
Hi, Hillary. Oh, I miss you. How's the baby? Give hugs to that baby for me.
Yeah. Comments welcome.
Baby
encouraged.
G.
You can
All
see
right.
the evidence of where last time we're here. See
Oh,
the
yeah.
spray
Oh,
paint
is there
marks on the
still-
I
grass.
was gonna send you a picture of that.
Yes, that is evidence. Okay, so now we are unwrapping the bar stools. Something, probably. Yeah. Probably get something.
Hey, guess who joined relatively early this time?
Cheryl?
Cheryl!
Cheryl! How are you, dear? That's
She
because
did-
it's raining out.
She didn't wait till we were like 5 minutes from finishing before she joined.
Okay.
Good for you.
So now these, I sent a picture and I posted this on Facebook just to kind of let people know that we were coming back. We were explaining earlier, except then we got interrupted. These bar stools. So I said to Jenna, "What is your budget?" And so we're on the phone talking, and she says to me, "Well, $100." And I thought she meant $100 per bar stool. And I was like, "That's going to be a little rough, but I'm sure I can figure it out." Then she said, "No, for all 3." And I was like, "Wow, okay, that'll take some miracle work." So I literally prayed, and I was like, "Well, Lord, if anyone can find a deal, I know you can." So I happened to be driving around, going to different stores, and I see this store called Odd Lots across the parking lot. I go in, sure enough, I see this and another one. I snap a picture and I'm like, so what do you think? She said, oh yeah, I like this one. So I asked the lady, how many do you have? She said, well, I only have 3. I said, perfect, that's all I need is 3. 3 bar stools with tax and everything, $95.37. Under 100. And then that little basket, $4 and change. So even together, we
Which
still
little basket?
met
This one over here?
by the front door on that little basket.
That one with
So
set?
we
Okay.
still were in her $100 budget. So that's what I'm talking about. If you need a deal, I'm your girl. I will find you a deal. Okay, so this is going to be fun.
While you're doing that, I'll check some of these,
Okay.
some of these comments. Well, let me scroll. All right, so Dick joined, hello. Catherine joined, hello. Catherine's going to have a question about the profession. Hillary, Cheryl. I'm trying to catch up through the scrolls here. Tina.
Hey, Tina.
Cheryl says, hi, Dina. Hi, cool cameraman Troy. Janae.
Yes, Janae. How's Jody?
And
How's your mom?
let's see. Cheryl's asking me not to pick on her. I'm not sure. Did I pick on you, Cheryl? I didn't.
Because you said that you
I would
were
never
afraid.
pick on you. That would never happen.
This I think is going to be.
And Cheryl shared us. Thank you for sharing. You can follow Cheryl's example if you
I think
like.
we could do this.
So this is
So I get
the
to
beginnings
use
of
my
the
hand
building
handle
process.
green toolbox.
Yes, you do, and I even brought some extra tools too. So honestly, these are wood. They were $24 or $29 a piece. I mean, cheap.
By the way, am I allowed to brag on Keiko? Can I show this certificate?
Oh yes.
Look at this.
What did Keiko do?
Good Manners Certificate of Achievement presented to Keiko.
Yay, Keiko!
For, let's see, it says, let's show, for the successful completion of a 7-week Good Manners class.
Nice. Oh. for
Look
these
at that, you're so
colors.
well behaved. Good for you. Congratulations.
Okay, so we have to do the crossbars first. Okay, all right, so let's do the crossbars. So I guess we have to,
Yeah, Cheryl. Yeah, I wasn't teasing you because you're always late, Cheryl. I was congratulating you for getting in early this time. And Robin has joined.
Yes,
Hey, Robin.
that has to go up. Yeah, you're right.
Again, feel free to comment. And if you didn't catch this from the beginning and you want to,
Okay, so now,
by later this evening or sometime tomorrow, it'll be posted on decoratingdatenight.com. It'll also remain on
Okay,
Facebook.
got that.
Although finding stuff on Facebook sometimes can be a challenge.
so,
This is the engineering process.
yep.
You want me to help with this, or you got it?
We need
Or-
a Phillips
By the way,
head.
the only reason I say that is because at home usually I'm the one who
back.
puts things together, and so.
Troy, can you get a Phillips head out of that?
All right.
bag?
Here's the now famous lime green. Okay.
Nice.
Phillips head. There
Thank
you go.
Okay. He says a girl can't put together a
Dana Hudnall has
something.
joined.
Hi, Dana. Okay, I want to get it too. Lefty, loosey, righty, tighty. Just so that you know.
And Dana says, "Hey, hey, hello, Dina."
Hi. Okay. I think that's in there.
Is it good?
It's not lining up the way it needs to. Ah, there we go.
And we've got our list. I'm going to start to go through our list of the top 10 rules. Let's see if this will show up. There you go. Top 10 rules for finding your husband
Oh gosh.
from
You ready,
girlsaskguys.com. All right.
Jenna's
No
single.
pressure. No pressure.
It's a countdown. So rule number 10. We'll see if we agree with these. Rule number 10: find the atmosphere that gives you access to the kind of man you would like to marry.
That's probably smart.
It is smart if I knew.
So here's a little paragraph they have
Kind
underneath that.
Oh,
Ooh.
manage in America.
It says you cannot find your future husband locked in your house.
Okay, why is this not working?
Are you trying to find a future husband locked in this house? That'd be kind of creepy.
But I was gonna say that's crazy.
Maybe it has to be this way? No.
No.
So it says, even if you met him online, get out to places that are conducive to the kind of man you're looking for. If you want a professional, mature man, then you should not be in the local club where beers are $1. Instead, find a local restaurant where it's common for businessmen to frequent after work. Go to events where you would find professionals, join associations or clubs. You get the gist. Okay.
This is not working. Okay. All right.
So Dana said hello back, and Regina Williams has joined. Hey, Regina.
Hi, Regina. Okay.
If Regina wants votes, she should share this video. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I saw that you're running. Congratulations. Oopsie daisy. Ah, nuts. Okay.
Not to be a guy who sticks his nose in, but this might go quicker if we switch places.
Yes. All right. Okay. Here's my handsome husband.
All right.
The Troy part of decorating date night with Troy and Dina.
Let's see what we're doing here. So where's the screw?
Okay. How many people does it take to put together a bar stool?
That's interesting. So there's not an actually hole?
What?
That's why these are wood screws, okay. Oh, I thought there'd be like a little pilot hole, and there's not, apparently.
I don't know.
All right, so let me make sure I'm putting this
They
in the
went
right
in
way.
pretty easily, though.
All right.
We have 3 of these to do. We might just do one Facebook Live and do the others when we're done.
See how long.
Where are the directions? Good point. You know, I'm going to show you the directions, Catherine, because this is
Hold on a second.
ludicrous. So we're all, see, even my husband doesn't understand. So these are the directions. See, are you seeing that, dear?
Yeah.
Is that helpful to you? Or not really?
Hmm? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's how we're doing it.
All right.
So I was just
Are
surprised.
they new and they're yes, they are new and we're putting them together.
I was
Tyler is home, by the way, with a sitter, and he always wants to crash our dates. But we tell him it's not really a date when we have to bring our child.
Right.
So he's not quite getting that. Yeah, they're new. We shouldn't use the directions, says Dana. She said, don't use the directions. Yeah, I know, they're overrated. Well, you know, the thing is, well, at least these are,
It's the only one I've had.
I might have one in my bag.
This is thicker than the hole.
The thing is, this is so interesting. Sorry, I'm bringing you over here to mine. I'm going to show you my tool bag. Ooh, see how pretty?
If decorating day night is interesting, here's the problem.
But directions are overrated. I totally agree with you. We're not going to
This-
use the directions, Dana.
If you can get the shot,
Yes.
this is the hole that we're trying
Oh,
to.
easy.
This is the hole where the screw goes. The problem, can you see the hole?
Yeah, I see
The
it now.
problem is, can you see the end of this
Yes.
fat part?
Yes,
This
yes,
fat
yes.
part is hitting before we can get
Gotcha.
the screw all the way in. So we,
Okay.
we need a narrower.
Hi, Lisa. Thanks for joining Facebook Live. We're trying to
Maybe
put together a
narrower.
bar stool with directions that are not very clear.
I can't get a good grip.
Not like we haven't been there before. Can I get a shout out for all of us who've tried to use directions that have failed? I know I'm not alone.
This is the only one we brought,
It's a rule. So true. That is the only one we brought. I'm sorry.
and this is the only one you have in your bag, right?
Thanks.
Epic fail.
I'm gonna try to cheat a little bit. I'm gonna try to extend this. Let's see if that'll work.
I need one of those pink toolkits that has everything. You know, every time we go to our home shows, you know,
that's
they
way
have
too small.
that one vendor there that has all the pink tools. I need
Why don't you do number 9
get some.
on our list?
Number 9 on our list.
And
Okay.
Number 8 if you have to.
All right. So here's some other little comedy for you on decorating date night.
We like to keep it interesting.
We do like to keep it interesting. Whoops, dropping. So, because we're decorating date night, there's 2 aspects to what we do Facebook Live. We do of course, decorating, but then we also do relational stuff because, after all, my husband and I are on a date. We've been almost 25 years married, which is crazy. So we know a thing or two about relationships, but we don't want to totally exclude those who are not married, like Jenna, who's in the dating scene. So here's some tips on how to find your
Balance that
husband.
for me.
Know your priorities. Do you know your priorities, Jenna? No. So this is where I'm a list person. My husband likes to mock me because I like to make lists. Right, honey?
I don't mock you.
What do you say? We
What?
should probably make a list, right? Isn't that
That's-
what you always say?
Oh, there's one in there already. It's the one we just did?
No.
Yes, it is. Just
No, the one you just
oh,
said.
it's up there, right?
This is kind of
Oh,
funny.
it's the one you were trying to do.
Yes, it is.
That's why there's one in there already.
Yes, indeed.
All right. This is like screwing in a light bulb. How many people does it take to screw in a light bulb?
I already said how many people does it take to build a bar stool.
You know,
They were on sale because of this.
This is why they couldn't get rid of them.
I saw something on Facebook and it said, how many introverts does it take to screw in a light bulb?
Yes.
And then it said, well, how come it has to be like a group activity? 'Cause we're all introverts. Like, why?
Yes, I would agree that the correct tools should have come with the directions, but they did not. Hi, Todd. Thanks for joining.
Finally, I got it.
And Dana says, first rule, find a husband that uses directions.
There we go. Okay,
I like your
we're
rule.
there.
So
Give
Dana's
us 10 or
saying,
12 hours to
in
get this
addition
done.
to knowing your priorities, Dana is saying to you, Jenna, to find a husband that knows how to use the directions.
Okay. Got it.
That's funny. Thank you. Yeah, if you have dating advice and how to find a husband for Jenna, we're all she's
all
looking
open,
right.
right?
You're all looking for this. Let's zoom in on your T-shirt. So nice. Decorating date night with Troy and Dina. Your husband uses directions, Cheryl? Wow, he's a rare breed.
All right, what's number 7?
Number 7 is follow your intuition.
Okay.
That's been helpful for you?
It has.
Yeah, I know that you were telling me of a previous situation with someone that you had met, and you were like, something's just a little bit off.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing.
Shoes already in
You want a T-shirt? Cheryl, you can have a T-shirt when we come to your house for decorating date night. See, that's all part of it. So knowing your priorities is important. Following your intuition is very important. A lot of us, and I'm going to speak for women because I'm not a guy, a lot of us will kind of ignore that silent thought that we have in our head. Do not ignore that silent thought. As a matter of fact, make sure you tell it to yell, and yell really loud. And when your girlfriends come around you, or even your guy friends, and they say, Jenna, something's just not right, we are to listen to that friend because they're a friend for a reason. Yay! Yes, Cheryl, we will come to you and bring you a T-shirt. All right, so following your intuition is really, really important. It says, for example, if you're looking for a non-smoker and happen to find someone who tells you that he smokes but is quitting every time that you see him and you get together, but he still smells like smoke, your intuition tells you that, this guy's not really being straight up, could be a problem, and that's so true. So those are just some this is frustration from my husband. This is probably the one thing, am I speaking for you, dear, that you hate to do is put together furniture?
Oh, it's the one thing.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Yard work's the other thing.
I have to agree with you there.
I'd be pretty amazing if I only had one thing I didn't like to do.
That's so true. I see that Jenna has started the date night process without us by having a glass of wine. She's my kind of girl. That's all I'm going to say.
What's number 6?
So number 6 is no more butts.
What?
You're going to have to explain
Says
that.
no more butts.
No more cigarettes?
No.
No more babies got back?
He says, you've all been there. You just had your first telephone conversation on your first date, and there are things that are blatantly not going to work for you once you've decided what is truly important. However, you keep making exceptions. You keep trying to say, well, maybe he really meant this, and this tip is no more buts. Stop making excuses for the wrong person. Stop wasting time and move on so you can get to the right person. So
There's no bad boys.
Yeah.
What's with you ladies? Always on the
Oh,
bad
look
boys.
at that! It's starting to look like a bar stool.
How about that?
Ta-da!
Yeah, good bar stool. I'm gonna
Nice.
sit down for a drink after this.
We might need a whole bottle of wine. Cheryl, butts.
All right. So where's?
I like cute butts. Me too. I won't. Well, I'm going to go ahead.
Does anybody not like cute butts?
Well, you have a cute butt, honey.
Oh.
I will say. You know you do.
We won't be asking for any. I've not really seen your butt.
I think you have a cute butt. What?
It's an Allen wrench.
Oh, fruitcake. Did we bring the Allen wrench thing?
I wouldn't have imagined we needed an Allen wrench.
Oh, for
You
crying
have
out
Allen wrench by any
tears.
chance?
I don't know.
honestly, that's just wrong on so many levels.
Why would you?
And whoever said, why didn't this come with tools, is so right. Because that's just mean.
Oh, wait a minute. Was this in the box?
Yes?
Here we
Did
go.
Oh, it came with an Allen wrench. Yay!
For the uninitiated, that's an Allen wrench.
Yes.
It fits the funky little.
It kind of looks like an elbow.
Yeah, it's-
Looks like if you were to do this, that's your elbow.
I've never quite understood the necessity for Allen wrenches. Why does our furniture come with screws that need Allen
I
wrenches?
don't know.
Makes no sense.
I like
Yeah.
to make
Does anyone understand why we need Allen wrenches?
I
Facebook
mean,
Live?
the ones down here were Phillips head. So why can't these be Phillips head? What's going on there?
Yeah, handyman.
I think
You
it's
wanna
a
weigh in?
I think it's a conspiracy.
Cheryl, where's your husband? Ask him why we have Allen wrenches. He's like the handy guy, right?
And
You
was it
said?
Allen who invented them? Why are they calling Allen wrenches?
Steve has a cute butt. Aw.
All right. See, you women can get away with talking about guys who have cute butts. Guys can never say these things.
All right, so let's move on to,
Okay.
from no more butts to number 5. Rule number 5 in Rules to Finding Your Husband. Listen up, ladies. What a man believes is a direct reflection of how he lives his life and how he will treat you. That's so true. So know what a man believes. Get to the heart of his convictions, and that's going to be reflective of how he's going to live his life with you as a
Well,
couple.
I believe putting this chair together has been harder than it should be. That's what I
So
believe.
what you're saying then is marriage is harder than it should be? Is that what you're saying? Should I read into
Oh,
that?
you're making this bar stool a metaphor for marriage?
Well, it says to. It says what a man believes is a direct
Actually,
reflection.
well, you know what? Actually, marriage is harder than it should be, but you got to work hard to get through those hard things and make it as good as it should be.
Yes. Well, the one thing that we know is that marriage is a commitment. Just like putting together this bar stool is a commitment. Before the night is over, we will have 3 bar stools put together. That is a fact.
So that was what, number 5?
That was number 5 on our list.
All
Number
right.
4 is your relationship with your future husband should be simple. Huh.
What does that mean?
This rule is unfortunately not as self-explanatory as it should be. Glad you asked. The answer is, if you are having an argument on your 3rd date, if you have to get to the point where you feel like you have to bring up the marriage conversation or where do you see us going conversation, if you think that you have to address those things, if he has already checked your cell phone before he's met your parents, things like this are signs that he is not the one.
So what they're saying, look for little indicators?
Yes.
Like small, like,
Yes.
small little
Yeah.
don't always just look at face value, but look behind what's going on
Exactly.
there. Is that the idea?
Yeah. If he's constantly checking his cell phone, well, what's that about?
Yeah.
What's that really about?
Yeah.
If he refuses to talk about marriage and you're on date like 99, what's that about?
Well, it started about.
That's no good.
It started with what if you're on having an argument on date number 3?
Right.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Well, that's clear then you're not compatible.
Yeah.
Okay, so Cheryl's weighing in about the Allen wrench.
Yes.
He says, meaning her husband, so Steve is saying that they are used for different applications and they always come with bookcases, etc.
But why?
All right, Cheryl.
We
My
want to
hus-
know why.
My husband is asking your husband, but why? Hi, Keiko. Do you know why? Oh, Keiko, don't run away. It's okay, baby. Hi, Keiko. It's
One-
me,
one
your
more
friend.
turn.
Yeah, remember me?
Do you think
Keiko, you're beautiful.
you think I
you
should trust
are.
my weight on this thing?
Well, why don't you let Jenna sit on it? She's a bit lighter than you. Just to make sure.
So this is one.
Well, if it doesn't work, she falls, and I'm the bad guy for letting her test it.
Do you want me to test it?
I'll test it.
If I
I'll
fall on
test
my
it.
butt, it's okay.
You ready?
All right, wait. Let's get this on
Here we
Facebook
go.
Live, because if you fall, this will go viral.
Drum roll. Here we go. Ready? I'm gonna put my cute butt on this bar stool.
Ta-da!
Oh!
Poor Keiko. You're nuts.
We have defeated the bar stool.
You have
All right.
you have gone crazy.
All
This is
right.
him without any wine, by the way. This is stone sober. But you know what? This is a result of the vegan diet he's on.
What's next?
What's next?
He's gone
What's
crazy.
next on our project besides these?
Okay, so now we have to hang stuff. By the way, this bar stool looks fantastic. Come look at this. what I love about the shape of this, by the way, is the fact that it's a rectangle, and so it mimics the shape of the island.
Yes.
You see that?
Yes.
I didn't want to do a square. Round or rectangle is what I wanted, because round can kind of go with anything, but rectangle mimics the shape of the bar, of the countertop, of the counter island. So that might be helpful for you Facebook Live when you're doing decorating and you're finding bar stools. You want to find bar stools that will help kind of draw your attention to the focal point, which is your center island. Yay! So why don't you go sit on it, and we'll take a little Facebook Live shot of you on your bar stool. Wait a minute, we have to make the, oh, you look great. Hold on, let me get your glass of wine.
Give me my glass of wine.
You have to make sure that this is, cheers! Facebook Live, look at that bar stool. Nice job. I love it.
I think the wine tastes better.
Mayor Randy, hey Randy. That's great. I love it. I love it. Okay. Troy, do you want to have your job back, and we'll look and see what else we need to do?
Sure. I think everything's out of there now, except possibly the hardware.
My good-looking husband. Cheers,
Okay.
Carol says.
All right,
Okay.
flip it around.
All right.
I probably gave everybody vertigo just now. Sorry about that.
Next on our list, we will attempt to hang.
Here, move this over here too. Oh, this was featured prominently last time. Ready? Magic garbage can. Watch. Woo! Look at that. Didn't even touch it.
Okay, so we have to hang the, oh, you know what? Let's get the guitar. Remember we're going to hang the guitar
The
there?
clock?
The clock?
Yes.
The guitar clock? Because I brought some,
Okay, so I'm going to try to move quickly here.
so we can do these.
Multitasking. Look at this.
These nails have, so we can do you think that we should do that?
Do you have anything with us that possibly has a black head on it?
I do not have anything with a black.
Well,
Oh, wait a minute, I did
All
bring
those different screws.
Nope, they're all silver.
Really? There's not a single
silver.
black head in all that? Huh, okay. Well, later on, if the silver bothers you, you could just put a dab of black paint over the top of it or something.
That's true. Okay, so where is my hammer? You dismantled my hammer.
Hammer time.
All right.
Ready? Do some hammer time.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go ahead.
Remind me, before we're done, you have to do some hammer time.
Nice. Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
It's been a few years.
Step ladder?
Yes. I was like,
How high are you putting it?
right here. But I can't get up there.
Yeah, okay. All right. that'll
And
work.
you're sure you want to use that and not this?
What?
Because you're saying this hangs beyond that.
You're going to use a nail and not... Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's not that heavy.
No? Let me
No.
see.
Would you like to move?
Oh, it's not heavy. It's
I
not my
told you
brother.
that, yes. Okay. Oh, the step ladders. Kate, go for your step ladders too?
Yes.
Oh, I thought so.
All right, I'm going to try to, while you guys get ready to kill yourself on the step ladder, catch up on comments. I'm not sure where you left off on this.
Randy had just joined.
Okay. Oh, Cheryl asked for a shirt. Have you
Whoops,
commented on
whoops,
that
it
yet?
is. Woo!
This is before wine, too.
I know, right?
So Cheryl excited.
Good.
Yay.
Okay. Right there is good. Okay, you can let go.
Let's see.
Yep, you're good. Okay, so
Let me go over this way.
perfect.
Yeah, I don't know if you already commented on this from earlier comments, but yeah, Cheryl reminds us, don't throw out your Allen wrenches.
Yeah, we have a whole jar of them.
You never know when you're going to need it again.
Yes, we have a whole jar.
And they're all different sizes, so. Sue Ennis joined. I'm not sure if you said a shout out to Sue.
No, hi Sue. Oops.
Sure. Oops, that doesn't sound good.
Keeping this clock doesn't work.
Yeah. Oops, it will never
you can
say
let
it's
go.
7 o'clock now. It'll
I
skip
like
straight to 8
that.
o'clock.
Nice.
Cheryl says, can't touch this.
It works.
That's for hammer
That's
time.
cool.
That's very cool.
Looks good.
Jerry Juneman has joined. Hey, Jerry.
Okay.
Yeah, he's telling you to be careful. Yeah, now she's.
Love that. Ta-da!
And Cheryl said careful. So Jerry and Cheryl both carry about.
Yes. Oh, thank you for caring.
You're doing.
Okay.
You're doing the other one too, right?
What other one?
The other hole.
There's 2 holes. I did both.
You did both of them?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was paying attention to comments and not to
See?
your hammering.
Okay. So where are your 2 pictures? And then we'll figure out what's going to go where. It's art. Don't touch it. It's supposed to be a little. It's
Does this move?
no.
That middle part doesn't spin?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's okay. Okay. So now, question for you.
Yes.
Do you want wine on the left or wine on the right?
No. It feels like a really big decision. I feel like yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then
you have more room
yes.
for the paintings on
Yes,
the right.
I agree. Oops. Oh, that's interesting. Those like move a
They,
little.
yeah, they do move a little bit. They're not as. I have a feeling they won't go anywhere when the wine's
Okay.
on there. And,
Right.
And they only move so far.
So, question: do you think that we have to use? What did the hardware that it came with? It had like the thingies
The thingies?
here. Do you think that we have to use that?
Well, I brought the stud finder,
Okay.
which, by
Oh.
the way, Facebook Live.
He is the.
You're
stud.
looking at them.
Oh gosh.
I found the stud finder in our garage. Brought it with us.
Why
and
don't
so
you-
if we get
once
lucky
you
enough to screw right
Find
into a stud, then
Yeah,
it'd be-
let's do
that'd
that.
be-
Where's the
be
stud
good.
finder?
It was in your bag of stuff that you brought.
Okay. Got it. All right. So, yeah, if we find a stud, then we don't have to worry about using those doohickeys.
And we might get lucky because I'm
Stud.
guessing it's going to be pretty much centered on that doorway. Okay. Go a little quicker. You go a little
What?
quicker.
Oh, that's the edge.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got no.
What are you doing?
There you go. Oh,
Yeah, okay, now go a little.
oh, there we go. Oh,
Yeah, but that's probably the edge. I go a little more to the right.
no, that's it.
Go just so I can feel good about it.
I'm-
Go a little more to the right.
No,
You're gonna wear out the battery.
it's right here.
Let me just make sure.
Oh, my nudge. It's right there.
Because we don't want to be wrong. Not that you're wrong. I just don't want to put extra holes in the wall. So
That's
that's
the-
one side, and that's the other side. So the center is going to be about there.
No, it's not though.
That's the edge.
It was in the middle.
It's just now.
See,
That's the edge. So the stud is a little bit over. The stud is about 1 3/4 inches wide.
it's right here.
Yes, that's what I'm telling you. Right there. To the left of your finger now.
Dude. You are to the left of my finger now. Right there?
Well, do you feel like that's a good? Visually, is that the center? Is that a good spot for it?
Yeah, that works. Yeah. Yeah, that's it right there. Okay. Okay, so now I need the black thing right there on top of your puzzle box.
Jerry says he likes the piece that you picked out.
Thank you.
Susan
Whoopsie-daisy.
apologize for being late.
That's okay.
That's all right. We'll forgive you, but don't let it happen again.
Oh my God, Jamaica. Okay.
Cheryl says, ha 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 ha. Troy, you are so funny. Cheryl's like my biggest fan.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna have to do this without it on.
Which isn't hard to do because you're my only fan.
I'm your fan, dear.
Jerry says, the stud finder is right here, guys.
Oh, that joke's been used, Jerry.
You typed it twice.
Okay, I'm gonna have you do this.
You told us to stop arguing. We weren't arguing.
No, that's being playful. Okay.
Oh,
What? That's what it came with. You can use a different one.
it's okay.
It's not my fault.
Where's the,
What?
I want to make sure. Okay.
Yeah, and then we can slide it.
Right. I wanted
Yeah.
to make sure it was a slide and not
Yeah. See? I do know that.
Now, in a moment, we should know we put the hole in the right spot because it should hit a piece of wood.
Lord willing.
Yeah, and there it is.
Yay! Success! Cheryl says, I'm sure you've got a lot of fans, Troy.
Yeah, they're all ceiling fans.
She's gonna... Cheryl's gonna be the president of your fan club.
Holy cow, is that a metal stud?
Troy's gonna need a step ladder. It might be a metal stud.
Holy freaking cow!
Come on, use some muscle. Come on, baby.
In all seriousness, where's the...
What did you do? Did you take it out?
It was just grinding. Let me try something.
I mean, you can look on the other side of the wall.
I'm gonna find out.
What are you doing now? It is metal.
It's
Oh,
metal.
for crying out tears. Don't do that, honey. You'll go. What if it's her whole ductwork?
It's an adventure. Let me see what's
Oh,
up
for
there.
crying out
Let me
tears.
see what's going on. Is there a light in here?
Yep.
Okay.
Right to the-
Talk about Facebook Live.
There it is. Okay.
Great. Now you're gonna watch.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
maybe.
No, it's
Is
a
it the
wooden
light?
stud. No, because the light's...
Oh, it might be wrapped in metal. You think? I don't know.
I'm telling you,
What's the
I
matter?
don't know what the odds are, but I'll bet you we screwed right where there's a nail.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think.
Oh,
It's
that
a
is
wooden stud,
crazy.
But it's definitely metal that I'm hitting behind it.
Well, how far up are you? Well, actually, I can see.
Can you see the studs from that side?
Let's see, we're about the length of my hand. If I go up there, in there, I can see where we're at. 'Cause-
Sue says you need to send Rick your next sermon. He'll be on that. Right now, he's trying to find out what we're nailing into.
Okay, so it's right there.
Watch your
Let me
head.
turn off this light for a minute. It's blinding me. Do you have a flashlight instead?
Blinded by the light. Will.
That's a good question. I should, right? I should have a watch.
This is
there's a
dope.
metal strip there.
I told you.
There's a metal strip between the drywall and the 2x4. Why? Why would there be a
This is better than HGTV. Well, yeah, because they don't have these
Here,
dilemmas.
I don't know if I'll be able to show it very well, but
Okay.
let's see if this will...
Piping?
Here we are. Here's a light that's blinding me. Let's see if I can get up there with the camera.
That's probably the small pipe
So-
that's going up.
No, there's a pipe, a little PVC pipe, but I don't think you can tell.
So it's not that.
Right there. See the little strip? There's a metal strip between the drywall and the 2x4. I can't imagine why it's there.
So we can go through it.
Well, easier said than done.
Whoopsie daisy.
You okay?
I mean, I don't think anything bad would happen. I don't know if I can get through it.
I don't think anything bad will happen. That's.
No, it's just a metal strip. I mean, that's not. It's not
Are
gonna
you
do any,
concerned, Jenna?
It's not going to do any damage. No. I'll be more emphatic. It's not going to damage anything, but I'm not going to be able to get through that. It's a 1/4 inch of metal.
So what do you propose we do? Is the metal go up and down? Or is it just in that one
No,
spot?
it's a strip that could follow, and it's not the whole way up. It's only. It
Well,
starts
that's my
about
point.
here, and then continues up. I can't tell because then you see the stairs and stuff get in the way.
So what if we go, so the bottom one probably won't hit it, is what you're saying.
Right, because there's no metal strip down
Okay,
there.
so let's just use a really short screw for the top,
And screw into what?
the drywall.
Because the drywall is. It could be a fat screw. Because you already tore up the drywall.
Well, let's try the bottom one and see if that works.
Hold on a second.
We can use your help, Facebook Live, solving our dilemma.
If it's cheated, I wonder if that would make any difference.
Dun, 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 dun. The trouble we go through just to hang wine. Our wine is important, though.
Let me see one more time in here.
All right, he's going in.
This is like Homes on Homes.
Yeah, I missed that show.
Yeah, whatever happened to that
I
show?
don't know. That
It's
is-
like he
do you remember that
disappears,
show?
yeah.
I love that show. Mike Holmes, he was great.
All right, give me a screwdriver. I just want to see if that.
Oh boy!
I'm just going to see if that metal strip moves at all.
Don't get electrocuted. Wait, look at that face. No, this is not supposed to be decorating date night. What are they doing to my house?
No, it's not movable, so. Let me see.
Are you scared? Are you very, very scared?
A little nervous.
You're making our guests nervous of decorating date night. Hi, Keiko.
Okay.
Look how beautiful Keiko is. Hi, puppy. Hello, puppy. Okay. We have a solution?
I think we're going to be better off.
Well, the wine bottle will probably cover it,
Well, no, we could cover it like
Okay.
that if we're worried about that.
right?
But I'm not sure exactly where. Like if we go here,
Yeah.
we might hit the metal thing anyway.
Okay. How you can't see how wide the metal strip is?
Yeah, you can't see the whole width
Gotcha.
of the 2x4 the way it's constructed in there.
Okay.
So
Yes.
we're gonna have to. We can either cover that or you're gonna have to patch it anyway. So
Well, covering it is better.
right.
Then she doesn't have to patch it.
So the point of me saying that is,
Yeah.
there's no harm in finding out if I can get past it. You're either gonna patch it or not patch it. And this is the not patch it solution. For the most part. Okay, so that's that.
There's my hammer. If I
So
had a
that's-
hammer, I'd hammer in
Oh,
the
you wanted it higher, I guess,
morning.
huh?
It's fine. Don't worry about it. You're fine.
Let's see if this goes through.
Nope. Oh, dear Lord.
All right, so
Maybe we should hang the pictures there.
now we want it. You want it centered, right?
What?
You're gonna want it centered over the door.
It doesn't have to be. I mean, we were trying to find the stud.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but now the stud's the problem.
Now the
So,
stud's the
If
problem.
you're not trying to get the stud, you would want to center it,
That's about good.
or I could do it like this.
Yeah, there you go. Because then it'll cover the holes.
Yeah. But
Perfect.
I just want to make sure that. Well, if that's the stud,
Yes.
the stud's only that wide, so that's probably pretty close to the center. The stud's probably right here.
Okay.
So if I put the hole like here,
You can knock on the wall and see where the stud is.
but that'll be fine. But my
Okay.
question is, does that look okay to you?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so this is where we want to be.
And then you're still covering the hole. So how are you hanging that now?
Hmm?
Now that we're not using a stud, how are you hanging that?
We're gonna have to keep. Well, I feel better
Using the anchors.
using the anchors because
Okay.
we're gonna have wine on here.
That was my first thought.
Okay.
Did you
All
hear
right.
me whisper that, dear?
Huh?
Facebook Live did.
Well, this would have worked.
Mm-hmm.
If there wasn't a metal thing there for no apparent reason.
Hi, Keiko.
What kind of a hammer did you bring?
That was a gift from somebody, from one of my decorating clients. Yay! No metal. We're good.
Okay, so where is the?
There's the anchors. And the black things, those weird ones.
Let me just do this real quick. What time is it, by the way?
I don't know. Oh, 7:55.
Okay, we've got maybe 15-ish minutes left before we'll be around the hour mark, I think.
All right, we can hang this, and then we're gonna hang the other two pictures. Let's look at our. I will
Okay, get your list back out.
get my list back out, and we can see.
Number 4, number 3, where are you?
I believe that we are at number 3 because number 4 was the relationship you have with your future husband should be simple in the dating process. So these are some more rules to finding your husband. Would you care for a sip of wine as we go through this? You might need it. Just kidding. All right, number 3, never. Oh, this is so true. Now, this is going to sound old-fashioned, but I definitely believe this. You should never sleep with a man before you marry him. Because there's a lot of emotional, and people say, oh no, it's just sex. It's never just sex. It's more than that for a woman, and it should be. And it should be that for a man too. So do not, what's that saying? Don't give away the milk before the cow or something like that.
Make them buy the cow.
There you go.
Don't give away the milk, make them buy the cow.
Yes, and now you just insulted every woman calling them cows.
You the one that brought it up.
I'm just kidding. That's true. I definitely believe that. And that's interesting because this was on just a regular secular website. Good for them.
Yeah.
How about
I'm
that?
impressed.
I'm very impressed.
And I kid you not, I just did a random search online. That was the very first article I saw, and I just printed it. So
it goes on to say this rule is the toughest rule to follow, but the most important. And this person writing it says, this isn't anything I haven't done myself. I wasn't always religious or anything like that. It has nothing to do with that. It's all seriousness that relationships, the men that I actually had sex with before marriage ruined the relationship. However, waiting now with my husband, and it's the best relationship ever. There you have it. So she speaks from experience.
And I will say, the old cliche with the song, the waiting is the hardest part. And it can be hard to wait. So you have to be, here's the relational advice part. Don't put yourself in situations
exactly
where it's going to be really hard not to give in to the moment.
Yep.
Okay, so...
Rick has joined
So
now, but the loser is not on Facebook. Sue, I know you're saying that jokingly with your hubby.
The what's not on Facebook? The loser.
Rick, he's joined via Sue watching, and that's okay.
Oh, because he doesn't have Facebook. Is that what he's...
I guess. Yeah.
Okay, so this one's going to go there.
Did you have that first one in, dear?
First one's in.
Yay! It looks good.
So now...
We'll have tilted wine bottles.
No.
I know. I'm just teasing. Okay, number 2, by the way. Oh, by the way, number 3, that she gives an analogy. Says, just in case you didn't get the analogy, I'm going to give you, they do not want to be, what? Says, men do not want to be with the bitten hamburger. They will not buy something when they get something for free. This is kind of what we were talking about earlier. And most important lesson is that they will not plan for the future if they are satisfied today. So true.
She's up there. She's saying.
He says it makes him a winner. Yep, Rick, you're a winner. Sue, you're a winner too. And Cheryl's showing many glasses of wine. What are you saying, Cheryl? You need a lot of wine in order to watch our show? Well, it's true, and this is kind of what we were saying from our experience. Cheryl says, "I have 7 bottles of wine at my house, Dina." Well, I won't show you how many we have at our house. We have a whole wine cellar.
More than 7.
How many do we have?
I said more than 7.
Oh, more than 7.
Probably
yeah.
closer to 70.
Probably, but that's because I think that wine bottles are very pretty. I love them. Aren't they pretty? When we go to look at wine, I always pick them. Probably shouldn't. It's probably tacky, but isn't that? It is pretty, but we will pick out wine just for the label.
Yeah.
I like that. That's very nice. All right. So, rule number 2 in how to find a man, how to find marriage material man, right? Make sure that you are really looking for a husband. Don't just be playing around, because let's be honest, there are tons of women who want to find that perfect man, but if he was right before them, then that person would do everything they could to sabotage the relationship. Is that you?
I don't know. It might have been.
Really? She's going to do some soul searching now. Hi, Marlena. Interesting. And then she turns away, looking for Keiko. Bail me out, Keiko. Bail me out, Keiko. Am I really looking for a husband? I don't know.
They have to pass the Keiko test.
Good point.
What is the Keiko test?
If she growls at them, that's a no.
Nice. Well, that's really interesting because if you have a pet, that's important. That's already part of your family.
It is. They have to get along.
Absolutely. So true. And the number 1 rule...
Well, you should recap. 10 through...
I will. But the number 1 rule, the 10 rules in finding your husband, play.
Do 10 through 2 first.
And then do number 1.
Yeah, recap.
Apparently I'm doing it wrong. Wow. Okay. Number 10 on the 10 rules to finding your husband. Golly. Find the atmosphere that gives you the access to the kind of man you would like to marry.
So atmosphere.
So atmosphere. So if you don't want a guy that's always going out drinking, don't go to the bars to find a husband. If you want a man that has a strong faith, then you might want to go to a church outing to find your husband. Just saying. All right, that's number 10. Number 9 is reevaluate your wants versus your needs. So this is where the list comes into play. I love lists. Okay, so it's important then that you kind of make your list of what you're looking for in a man. You should shut that light off. Ta-da! Yay! You did a great job, honey. Yay! Know your priorities. That's number 8. Number 7, follow your intuition. If you're, do that gut check. If your gut's telling you, hey Marissa, if your gut is telling you,
You're curious just for
then yep, you just gotta ditch them.
Oh yeah.
Here, this is a rare treat. You almost never get to see the other side of the wall. So let's show the other side. This is where the screws are on the inside. See, you never get to see the inside usually. Where is the other one? Oh, there somewhere. Where is it?
So you're saying that this
It's in the shadows. Can't quite see it. The lighting's not good, but there's one of them.
Do we need to put Keiko's bed underneath just in case the wine bottles fall?
Huh?
You're sure it's gonna hold
yeah.
it?
Here, you want to turn off the light and we'll. It's not going anywhere.
It's not going anywhere. All right. Where would you like to have your wine?
Oh gosh. Okay.
Oh, that
Okay.
big old fat one.
Yeah. Should that be?
I wonder if this was designed for the big old fat ones.
Well, I
We're
guess
gonna
we'll
find out. Ugh.
Yeah, it fits.
Does it fit? Here we go.
It's a little wonky.
No, you want it to tilt down a little bit.
Oh, that's right, because then it goes to the cork gets the wine. So then this one's going to go
So the
that
cork
way.
doesn't dry
so the
out.
cork doesn't dry out.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep. That
Or
one's
should
not.
it be the other way?
No, the one goes one way, one goes the other. So you're right.
Okay.
And then one more. Because she drank one.
Where's the empty one?
Well, it's in the fridge. It's not empty. I just opened
And
it.
then turn your label so that we can see the pretty label. Yay!
Look at
Nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
Okay.
I like it.
That'll work.
Thank you.
Yay! You're welcome.
That's so.
Ta-da!
Very nice.
Okay,
We're sure
so
it's not going anywhere.
Hmm?
It's not going.
That's not going anywhere. If you were to hang on it, it wouldn't. Well, this metal might bend, but it's not going anywhere.
okay, so now the question becomes: do we like this or do we like this?
I think stacking them.
Yeah, I do too. Okay, do we like this one or do we like this?
I like that.
I like this too.
Let me see it again.
I definitely like that.
Yeah.
You want the weight of the bigger tree on the bottom.
Let me see.
I'm telling
Okay.
you.
No, I wasn't. I wanted.
Oh.
Didn't have it on video, so I wanted
Gotcha.
people to see it.
Okay, so now height-wise, do we want here or do we want here? Well, I think I kind of like that better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you take that.
Talk to my husband.
I've nothing really.
Cheryl said someone come to our house. You talked about that already?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
so
Marlene,
I need
I
to
see that.
find the mid
Cheryl said to go on The Bachelor.
for Jenna. No.
Oh, you don't go. You do not want to go.
Never ever do that to my
Never.
friend.
Marissa
okay,
joined.
so let me have a nail with a head. There should
Cheryl
be a jar
makes
of
lists.
nails that have a head.
Marissa said, "Hey,
A
cuz."
smaller one. A smaller jar. Where the heck did it go? That's it. Not a jar. Sorry, my bad.
Barbara.
That'll work. And then.
Oh, okay. Is it Babs? Is that who Barbara
Babs?
is?
Yeah.
It says Barbara DJ. Would that be?
Oh, hi, Barbara.
Hi, Barbara. Can I have the hammer? If I had a hammer.
Cheryl, you have no confidence. Do you see this comment she made?
What'd she say?
She says, "They're going to fall. Oh no."
Don't say that. Don't say that.
I hope
They're
they
not
don't
gonna
fall
fall.
as I'm hammering.
No, they're not going to fall.
No, I mean because I'm hammering the wall.
No, even so, they're not going to fall.
So. Hi, baby.
Trust me, if I had any doubt at all, I would let you know. They're not going to fall. What in the world?
Whoa, we might need 2 nails to keep it from
Swinging?
swinging.
Just
Actually,
a
we might need
swinging.
3 nails.
Huh? No.
No.
Oh, this doesn't have any little teeth on the back?
No.
Oh, I gotta get those straight too. That's been hard. Should have brought the level.
Oh, wait.
Do you have a level?
I think so.
Woohoo! Party!
Let me check the time. So we don't want this to go too long. We're around an hour.
Okay, so we are almost done. Yes! Awesomeness!
Look at that. Everything she has that's tool related is green. Lime green.
Oopsie daisy. Okay.
Oh, the light went out. I think we might have lost our light. Oh no. There we
Oh,
go.
that's better.
Got it. Okay.
I believe so.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so let me do that.
Right here.
Thank you.
Okay. Should be fine. You didn't hammer them in exactly straight, but that should be hopefully good enough.
Yeah. All right. We'll find out now, won't we? Yay!
That's good. That's great.
Woohoo!
That'll work.
That'll work.
That'll work.
There. Okay.
So you painted this
Excellent.
yourself?
I did.
Look at that.
Hey, nice
She plays
job.
instruments. She paints. She lets wine bottles crash to the floor.
No.
Every time you say that, this is going to be my reaction.
No.
I wake up tomorrow, or in the middle of the night, to be crashed.
Oh, it automatically closes too?
Yes.
Look at that.
Fancy, fancy.
So let's see. I'm
Yes,
gonna watch
thank
it.
you.
We're gonna watch and see. Let's see what it does. Oh, look at that.
Okay, so now let me have the level.
Cheryl, stop it.
What did she say?
She says, "Get a different wine rack. I'm nervous for her."
No, that wine rack's good.
It's gonna be fine. Cheryl, if I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning.
What?
She's singing to you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Oops. Okay, that looks good. Yes. Okay.
Seriously, just so you can, all joking aside, Dina likes to hang metal art, like wrought iron kind of stuff that's heavy, it weighs like 40 pounds or whatever, and we've used those kind of anchors
Oh,
for that.
all right.
So like a 50-pound piece of metal art
Yeah.
doesn't go anywhere.
That should be fine.
That's not going anywhere.
Okay.
I do like to hang good things.
I can do-
Okay.
And thank goodness there were no metal strips in that part of the wall.
Right? Yeah, that's the truth. Okay.
All right, this garbage can's starting to freak me out. Every time I walk past it, it opens and
Yay!
closes. It's alive!
Nice.
That was
All right, I think we need
Great.
a little celebratory hammer time. Can you remember how to do a hammer time?
High five. Woo! All right, so if you remember from last time, we had this piece of furniture that we were spray painting outside. Ta-da! It's done. Found a little basket. She's going to get a square little box of tissues to put in there. Keys go in there. She's got her nice little sitting area. Artwork hung on the walls. And then another piece of furniture that was also spray painted. And now we complete it with this wall and our bar stools. And we are now done with Facebook Live.
Okay, and you
Thank you
finished
so
all?
much for joining us.
And you
No,
finished
you
all
didn't.
10?
No, because you said, don't do the last one. And then you had me recap, but then you
So what's
interrupted
the
me by going in the closet.
Oh, so how far did you get in the recap? Okay.
Right?
Did
He's
you,
giving me a look.
did you recap them already
No,
then?
because you interrupted me
She
by
got
going
to
in the
number
closet.
2.
Thank you.
Where'd she get to?
Number 2.
I did 10 and 9 with the recap, and now do 8, 7, 6,
Oh,
5, 4.
gee.
I told you.
All right, so 10 was find the atmosphere that gives you access to the
Yes.
kind of man you want to marry. 9 was reevaluate your wants versus needs.
Yes.
Then rule number 8, know your priorities.
Yes, we got that.
What do you remember about that one? Anything?
Yes, we are prioritizing. That's when I said the lists come into play.
Number 7 was follow your intuition.
Yes, we talked about that too. Trust your gut.
Number 6,
Yes.
no more buts.
Yes, we went a little too much into that.
Yeah. Hey
If
now.
you know the guy is wrong, then you know the guy is wrong. Moving on.
Number 5, what a man believes is a direct reflection of how he lives his life
Yes.
and how he will treat you.
Exactly.
Number
So
4,
if he's not nice to his mama or his sisters or the other ladies in his life, he probably will not be nice to you either.
your relationship with your future husband should be simple.
Yes, indeed. If it's already complicated and you're trying to figure out where to go to dinner even, something simple like that, and you can't make a decision and you just need to go, you know what, this is not just dinner, it's actually more than that.
Rule number 3, and it's interesting, this is the only one the article has highlighted in red.
Okay.
Never sleep with a man before you marry him.
Yes, and we talked all about that because it's important that they understand that you have value and that that value comes at a price, and the price tag is a ring on your finger.
Number 2, make sure that you are really looking for a husband.
Jenna. Just kidding.
And here we go, drum roll please. Number 1,
Yes?
check yourself.
Okay.
Ask yourself the question, would I marry... Now, here's what it means, ready? All right. It says, ask yourself the question, would I marry someone like me? So check yourself.
Depends on the day.
Find out if there are things you need to work on for yourself so you can have a successful relationship. Would you want to date you? Would you want to be married to you?
That's a scary thing.
That's a scary thing?
How about that?
Yeah, Cheryl says you guys are awesome. Always trust your gut.
Indeed.
That's right.
Indeed.
The
All right,
bigger
let's
the
go-
gut, the more you can trust it.
Let's come in for our Facebook Live wrap up.
We want to get Keiko in the shot? You think Keiko will do
In
it?
front of what we
Oh,
want.
let's do it in front of our new artwork.
Ooh, you're actually getting a nice shot of Keiko this time. Not running from the camera. That's the first time.
Sit on
Hey.
the bar stool.
Watch your
Nice.
balls.
Yep.
Yeah, and before we leave, we'll put the other two together for you.
Yep.
All right, so I got to turn this around.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. It's to turn around very easily. There we go. All right, let's see the angle. Here we go.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah.